Hi, it's Todd from Todd's Workshop and Todd Cutler here, and today we are going to look at the Pyrotechnica of Vernocchio Biringuccio. This is a fantastic book, and it's just one of the books I've got in my library that I thought, well, I'd talk about and let you know about. Why is this fantastic? Well, it was written in 1507 by Vernocchio Biringuccio, and he was a miner, and he decided that he was going to write a how to mine book. But it is so much more than that. But it's a book all about making things, how to do things, how to do anything with fire. So he presumably just started with mining and thought, you know what, there's a lot more to say. So he talks about how to mine, where to mine, what sort of ground to look for. Yeah, got it. It's not my personal interest. But he talks about casting of cannons in different ways, how to bore them, the purification of metals, how to make a glass furnace, how to make clear glass, how to blow it, how to make, of all things, hair removal cream out of arsenic. But he also has a beautiful way of writing that it's not impenetrable like so much writing from that period is. It's really human. I mean, it is a translation here by Cyril Stanley Smith and Martha Teach-Gnudi. So it is a translation, but it is beautifully written. And he was obviously a very talented writer himself. But what he does is he starts by saying, if you want to become wealthy, don't go, there are three principal ways: commerce, warfare, and mining. And mining will give you more wealth than you can possibly imagine. But he says it much better than that. But the thing is, he says, don't do warfare because it's annoying and dangerous. Don't do commerce because you have to travel all over the world and meet really weird people that you don't like. So do mining. And mining is even better because you're not the guy who mines it. Somebody who does business has to travel. Somebody who does warfare has to fight. The guy who owns the mine, he doesn't go into the mine, he makes other people do it. So not only is it going to make you incredibly rich and you can stay at home, but also it's not your problem. Death is not your thing. But that's just the introduction to it. But he just goes on and he writes not in the usual way of documents and books at that time, which is, you know, if you're talking about hardening leather, do it in the usual way. Well, it's completely useless to us now. He absolutely lists point by point, with diagrams, with descriptions, exactly how you should bore a cannon in three different ways, how you should cast it, how you should make hair removal cream, which God has seen fit to put arsenic only in the very deepest of mines because it's so dangerous that God saw fit to keep it away from humankind, which I thought was a lovely thing. But so it's just full of things like this. He also recommends that although hair removal cream made out of arsenic does work, it is a tad dangerous. No joke. So anyway, this book is just brilliant. But the reason I bought it in the first place is he's got a fantastic section on fire weapons. So if fire weapons are your thing, the Pyrotechnica by Biringuccio is where you want to go. But the thing about it as well, he's a very human writer, and I think he was probably, as a man of the time, but probably quite a nice guy. So he talks about having been hired to make and design fire weapons by various, I mean, Italy was obviously endlessly at war at this time between all the city-states. And he would make them, but he didn't like them, which I thought was a very sweet line that he put in. But he goes through the enigmatically named, which I have to find out, stink bombs, fireballs, fire arrows. And he's the one who put me onto the fact that fire arrows had a colour coding system for them. I think it was that, or maybe it was the Book of the Fireworks. But anyway, that's another book we'll do. But anyway, he does talk about that. So fire lances and trunks, which are these things that you put on the end of sticks or shoot out cannons, just endlessly with complete diagrams of everything that he does, recipes, descriptions, methods, and just interspersed with really nice writing. So if you want to know how to purify gold, or how to find the best saltpeter for making gunpowder, or you want to know how to make a fireball for a musket, or you want to know how to make hair removal cream, or you want to know how to get rich, Biringuccio is the book you want. It is just brilliant. Have I got anything negative to say about it? No, I really don't. It is just, I can't even remember how much this cost me, but whatever it was worth every single penny of it. And like with all of the books that we're going to talk about, and this is not a review obviously, but like all the books that we're going to talk about, in the notes you'll find the ISBN numbers and full names and titles and authors and things like that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and there'll be more to come. See ya.